Those we've deemed expendable need to believe there's a better life waiting for them. They need hope. And we can't allow that illusion to be destroyed.
Let's get it.
It's nothing to do with grace. Is there any signs? Is there any signs that you have a clone in your life, that you're in love with a clone? Like, I don't know what you say, that they don't think, they don't have internal dialogue. Is there anything you come across?
That's exactly what I was about to say. So Dolores Cannon did the work on this. So Benjamin Franklin also wrote about this, saying that there was a dire need to fill America with Caucasian people. So for whatever reason, they decided to do that. Yeah, they say that there was no inner dialogue, and they call it whitewashing. But Dolores Cannon believed that 80% of the population that look like me can't trace their family tree back past really the 1800s with any accuracy, and we refer to them today as NPCs.
It's even crazier into Cabbage Patch.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? 80%, bro. 80% of the people. He said 80% of the population that look like him. That look like him. That's coming from a white man saying that. I'll rewind it back for the slow ones in the back.
And they call it whitewashing. But Dolores Cannon believed that 80% of the population that look like me can't trace their family tree back past really the 1800s with any accuracy, and we refer to them today as NPCs.
It's even crazier into Cabbage.
So 80% of the people that's out there, but he was just talking about white race. So basically, he's saying 80% of the white race ain't even real. So what about the others? What about the other races? Because they gangstalkers too. They on bot control, remote control.
Dolls, right? These Cabbage Patch Kids. And they had these world fairs where they would literally sell, like, incubated children.
Yeah.
Have you heard of that?
No.
And Jerry Seinfeld says both his parents were those type of kids.
What is incubated children?
If you look up World Fair Cabbage Patch style kids, basically it's almost like science laboratory children.
I'm trying to tell you, this right here solidifies that I was born into a Cabbage Patch family because I remember my dad told me that now I don't know. I remember he said that he was in the incubator because he was premature. Came out early or whatever. But I remember he told me a long time ago when he was alive that he was in the incubator. But I didn't know. I just knew what I was told about an incubator, about premature or whatever. I didn't know this shit right here, though. Of what this guy is talking about, the Cabbage Patch Kids. I heard about, I just recently started hearing about this probably about a year. About this Cabbage Patch incubators and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, this right here, I'm trying to tell you, this right here really, really solidifies why I'm going through what I'm going through. And also, like y'all would keep saying this is spiritual warfare. This is beyond that, bro. This is beyond some spiritual shit right here, man. This is, we're in a fake simulation. We're in a fake video game. That's why That's why I encourage people to go watch 13th Floor, because it shows you how these scientists came together and created a fake world, which was 1937 or something. And you can go inside that fake world and live. It's almost like the Dark City. It also solidifies what the brother Rashad has said, that they created, you know, a whole simulated family for the chosen ones. You know, for the ones, if you read, you know, Matthew's, the book of Matthew, when King Herod went out there to say, you know, they was looking for the Christ. So he said, slaughter all the babies under 2. You know what I mean? They always looking for that one. They always looking for that Messiah. If the beast ain't on your ass, you ain't got nothing to worry about. That this message ain't for you, player. You know what I'm saying? This message ain't for this is about the NPCs and the bots and the Cabbage Patch and the incubators. They say that if you can't think for yourself, you have no type of critical thinking. You just a yes, sir, yes, ma'am, whatever they say, you follow these people, you voting, you doing all that crap, you bowing down to the system. It's possible that you are an incubator or a Cabbage Patch. Because if you can't wake up in this day of time, we're in Aquarius, it's 2026. If you can't wake up right now in this day of time and actually see what's going on, if you still sleep right now, you damn sure an incubator.
Some of y'all are NPCs, non-player characters, and I'm not saying that to insult you. I'm saying that because this world is full of filler. Manufactured people, manufactured minds, manufactured histories. And the deeper you go, the more it all starts to make sense. In this video, I'm going to walk you down the rabbit hole called American history and only show you pure evidence through hard facts and actual historical events that took place in the United States that was purposely removed from our history classes so that we could forget what really happened. Before we dive deep, please do us a favor and smash that like button. Share this video with others who want to know the truth and have a love for it. And subscribe to this channel and watch other videos that we posted about America's hidden history. Now let's dive. Dr. Martin Cooney was born in 1869, likely in Germany or Poland. He was claimed to be a medical doctor who had trained under French incubator pioneer Dr. Pierre Constant Boudin. But here's the catch. No official records confirm that he was ever a licensed doctor. He made his name in America by exhibiting premature babies, or so they claim they were,
right,
in incubators at fairs and amusement parks. Mostly
so that's what I be saying. I'm like, or at least they claim they were. Because I remember my dad telling me that he was born in an incubator. I remember Bobby Hemmett had said, he said, a lot of us needed a body to get down here at that time. Like if you're around my age, whatever, you came in around, you know, those 80s, you know what I mean? You know, in that era, you know, everybody is still coming in even to this day. Everybody's coming in on a divine timing. We may not understand it or not like that, but you know that everything is all in divine timing. Shit happens, you know. We don't know why, but shit happens. So when you got down here, that's why they have a natal chart of your astrology, right? So, you know, they always say when you got down here at that specific time, it was a divine timing for you to get down here, you know, so you can, you know, do what you got to do. But my point is, what I'm saying is that Bobby was saying that a lot of us was born through these incubator families just to come through, to get here, because we needed a body to get here at this particular time. Basically, if you're one of those woke ones, you are the mole in the bloodline. You are. If you're the righteous one, if you can understand the words that coming out of DB mouth, that's what I'm talking to. I'm not talking to, you know, the incubators. I'm talking about the incubators. But If you can understand the words that's coming out of my mouth, then perhaps you are the woke one. So, because it don't make no sense, like I said, for everybody in your family to be bodified. Because look, think about all you targeting individuals, right? The moment you woke up to your targeting and you started noticing the weird synchronizations and everybody chasing you around the place, right? And people acting weird. You ran straight to your family and your friends to try to seek help. And what the fuck did they do? They gaslit your ass. Automatically. They were automatically timely programmed to do so. They all would gaslight you, and they'd do the same Gangstalker tactics that you see the people in the streets doing. Still to this day, ain't nobody in my family came to me and told me the truth about what's going on. So obviously, I'm born in the Gangstalker family. I'm born in the incubator family. You know what I'm talking about? If everybody around you is asleep and you the only one woke in this day of time, I'm here to tell you, your family is a bot, incubator, cabbage patch, kid family. Can I get a no-no there?
At Coney Island from the early 1900s through the 1940s. Fun fact, incubators at fairs and amusement parks, mostly famous at Coney Island from the early 1900s through the 1940s. Fun fact, that's the same time period that all of these people were coming here, or so-called immigrants were coming to the Americas on ships through Coney Island and Ellis Island, New York. Incubator baby fairs weren't rare around that time. They were everywhere. In Chicago, in New York, in all the biggest cities, at world fairs, hospitals, and state expos. Babies were placed in glass boxes with no known parents and adopted by random families. This wasn't just care, it was distribution. Benjamin Franklin felt it necessary to fill or populate the Americas. So, whatever they came up with behind closed doors led to the incubator babies and so much more. Also, this is where the America is a melting pot slogan came from them manufacturing the population of the American soil that they were usurping from the original indigenous peoples. It's so funny because they literally made fun of you and had actual postcards of babies being grown and harvested in fields and packaged and sold as products, even by showing you through the toys. They told you that babies came from storks and were delivered to your home. But how about...
And we had those dolls back in the day.
That stork story was just a myth to normalize babies disappearing out of thin air. They weren't lying. They were hiding something.
Facts.
From 1854 to 1929, over 200,000 plus children were shipped by rail across the United States with no parents. These kids were handed out like packages, used for labor, and placed in homes as servants or cheap workers. That was the true slavery. Many of these orphans were adults disguised as children. They were small in stature due to malnourishment or they had stunted growth. They worked these children like adults because some of them actually were. And others were placed in child insane asylums and freak shows. Could this be a possibility that it was cloning failure, mental breakdowns from not having an inner dialogue, or finding out they're not really real people,
right,
or trauma from systematic programming to make them assimilate with the culture?
And that's what the movie 13, the 13th Floor was about. The dude that was inside. Now this movie is very interesting. The dude inside the machine, the dude that's inside the created simulated machine that was created by the scientists, read the letter that the simulation was fake. So he drove out. He did exactly what the letter told him to do. Go out there and drive out to the ends of the earth. And he did it. And realized that he was in some type of computer machine. And then come to find out, and this is now check this out. This is a bot. So I guess, I don't know, man. I guess it might be hope that it might be a hope because this movie right here kind of solidifies that. It kind of let me know it could be a hope for a bot a bot can wake up. It all depends on, I guess, the bot, because the bot that read the letter and drove to the ends of the earth and seeing that we was living in a computer machine, he was flabbergasted. He, you know what I'm saying? And then he ended up trying to kill the creator. He's like, that's why in the movie, you watch the movie, man, he tried to kill the creator because the creator would come down into the simulation and, and he attacked. It's funny too, because it's like you finding out that creator is your God, right? That's what y'all go to church and y'all worship the creator. The creator, you don't even know who the creator really is. You know what I mean? This creator could be a man that looked like this. That created a machine, but that's what this movie is about. This movie is about a man that created a simulation that we're in. You know what I mean? It's the same fucking shit. You know what I mean? And then the dude was trying to tell the bot guy that, look, not only your world fake, but our world is fake too. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like you. I'm nothing but electronic circuits. I'm trying to tell you, man, they tell you the truth. If you slow today, if you sleep the day you choose to be, because they tell you the truth in these movies. If you're doing your homework, if you read and you're doing your homework, and if you are watching these movies with the third eye, you should be able to see this shit like I see it. If you don't, then you might be one of these incubators. But then again, like I said, there's still hope left for a bot, because that bot guy in that movie woke the fuck up.
Question for you guys. How many of y'all have grandparents or great-grandparents that were orphans? Think about it. Now back to Benjamin Franklin, who really looked like this. He warned against non-white populations and wanted to fill America with pure whites, aka Caucasians. The United States was losing land to the indigenous resistance. They needed programmable, submissive laborers. So, they entered in these fabricated backstories, renamed Europeans, did paper genocide, and most Caucasians cannot trace their family beyond the 1800s because many were inserted. They lied about your religion, your education, your medicine, but you still believe the story about your great-great-grandma coming from Ireland. I wonder why.
I do not have an inner dialogue. I have no inner voice. I hear absolutely nothing in my head and never have. I only see pictures and get feelings. Yeah, I thought people were joking when they said that they have like an inner dialogue or an inner voice and it's like always talking, he doesn't shut up. I thought it was like a figure of speech.
What is an NPC? A scripted soul. Pre-programmed behavior with no internal compass. Cloning experiments have been whispered in esoteric circles for centuries, and this has been going on for quite some time under our noses. But, because some of these babies have been early manufactured beings created for labor and not lineage? Have you guys ever seen the Fifth Final Destination movie? If you haven't, I implore you to check it out.
Go check it out, y'all. I watched it. That shit crazy.
Think about those freak shows and orphan asylums, mental institutions that they had those children in. They were all filled with outcasts. But outcasts from what? Maybe they didn't go crazy. Maybe the program glitched. Maybe, just maybe, every day you're outside in public, you're walking around with a bunch of filler people. The true indigenous of the Americas, so-called Black Americans, were at war with colonizers, not just physically, but spiritually. These weren't just land grabs, it was a soul displacement, and the United States was losing. They needed a new class of citizens who would obey, who they could program to be American. Some of you are original, and you know because the system has never felt like home. You've always questioned and always resisted. You've always remembered. The deeper question isn't just who am I, it's who are they?
Facts.
Who filled this land with people who don't remember anything?
Facts.
Who don't question anything?
Facts.
Who follow every rule, law, statute, code, and abide by the system? Who defend a history they did not write, with a lineage they cannot trace, claiming names they do not have the true bearings to, but telling us that we came on ships. Do you have an orphan grandparent or great-grandparent? If so, where did they come from? What was their origin story that was given to you? And how do you know that it's even true? Some of y'all were born, some of y'all were created, and some of us were sent to expose it all.
Yep.
If you like this video, smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and
I'm gonna tell y'all what her channel is, so y'all can, if y'all interested. Y'all may not be, but because I know y'all don't like stuff like this. Y'all like the goofy stuff, but this is somebody new, man. I just found her, man. Divine Queen Mother, and she got like the same amount of subscribers that I got, and I could tell she ain't getting that many views as well. This video was 9 days ago. Shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna check. I'm gonna binge watch her shit because I already like her mind. It's the second video I just watched so far from her. And another video she got talking about correcting your status, which is something that you know, yeah. But anyway, you know what I mean. So holla back, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we out this joint. Wake your body ass up.
How many simulated worlds like this are there?
Thousands. But yours is the only one that ever created a simulation within the simulation.
Yeah. Way up. Turn it all up.